Anything you do must be done in proper steps. Even for getting rich, you need to follow certain rules and mainly the steps. Nobody will tell you about the steps of getting rich. But don't worry, in this financial video, we will be telling you the 10 steps that will make you rich quickly. Don't skip the video from between or you may miss some crucial information. Now let's start. Step 1. Establish the correct frame of mind. Having a positive frame of mind is essential before beginning any task. Not making enough money is a common source of complaint and anxiety for many individuals. They may be too concerned about paying expenses or apprehensive about making investments. Perhaps your outlook on your possibilities of becoming wealthy is similar to theirs. I won't pretend that these anxieties don't have any merit. My family and I lived in the projects when I was a kid, so I know firsthand how difficult it is to make ends meet. My perspective shifted, however, as time passed and I accumulated more experience. I learned that anything is possible if you believe in yourself and your abilities, regardless of your background. You need to take a step back and reconsider your perspective because of this. Step 2. Put your attention on budgeting well. A guy can eat for a day if you give him a fish. You can feed a guy for the rest of his life if you show him how to fish. Looking at the proverb clarifies why fiscal responsibility is vital. People often fantasize about how much riches they might amass if they were to receive $1 million, whether as an inheritance or a windfall from the lottery. What counts is not whether those alternatives offer you money, but rather how you spend it. Consider the wealthiest guy in the world, Warren Buffett. Investing is something the Oracle of Omaha does all the time. He's a genius. He does not own a 5-star high-rise condo or go about in a limo since he is not concerned with his financial status. For Buffett, the most important thing is to amass wealth so he can invest it wisely. He is careful not to frivolously waste money. Press the subscribe button and also the like button if you want to know the best financial tricks to get rich. Step 3. Lay the groundwork for excellent fortune. If you want your mentality to work for you, you need to start doing the correct things. Money management is something everyone can learn how to do, but the real challenge is in keeping it a habit. If you give in to your spending habits and often purchase things on impulse, then learning to budget will be for nothing. Step 4. Keep your current location to yourself. Knowing your current situation is also an important step in learning how to create money from nothing. I want to clarify that I am not referring to your hometown or state. I'm referring to your current financial situation. You must be very aware of your financial situation. Understanding your current situation is crucial if you want to amass a fortune. You may begin to save up for the following level or milestone once you know where you are beginning from. Take a close look at your current loans, interest rates, and other financial details. Making the necessary adjustments to your financial condition may begin after you have a clear understanding of it. To check whether your app subscriptions are active, for instance, you can just glance at them. Do yourself a favor and cancel your subscription to that app if you find yourself seldom using it. Step 5. Make sure you have the proper abilities. Establishing routines, such as setting aside $20 each week, may pave the way for bigger and better things. Specifically, it might serve as a useful primer for when you really study up on money management. Particular ways of doing things and perspectives on life are what I mean when I speak about skills. Learning a habit is easy, but mastering a skill is far more difficult. An excellent example would be mastering the art of making a budget and a shopping list. Moving forward, you may begin to understand how to allocate funds for other purposes. Step 6. Take pride in your work. You need to start taking charge of your life in every way, not just financially. The way you live your life is ultimately up to you. Although others may offer you suggestions and counsel, ultimately, the decision is ultimately up to you. Your success or failure will be directly proportional to the amount of work you put into learning how to make money from nothing and implementing as well. You may learn to control your spending habits by reading up on personal finance. Make an effort to study up on what you need to know and figure out how to become better. Also, be ready to deal with the fallout. Recognize and accept responsibility for your mistakes. We are all fallible and make errors from time to time. Nobody is born without flaws. But we still have room to improve and expand. Step 7. Decide what you want to achieve. You have come to appreciate the significance of one's frame of mind, routines, self-awareness, and abilities. You ought to be finished by now, shouldn't you? That is incorrect. All this knowledge is for nothing if you don't have something to work for. Making a lot of money is a goal, but that's not very specific. I want to be quite detailed when I outline my objectives. If I want to purchase a home, for instance, I make sure to put down not just the objective, but also the rationale for it. I can inspire myself to perform better and succeed if I know why I want to attain it. Step 8. Figure out the how for all your preparations and objectives. The next step, after deciding what you want, is to put your strategy into action. Establishing the mode of your strategy is an important step in learning how to create riches from scratch. You should lay up a method similar to Amazon's, which includes purchasing, packing, and shipping steps. Finding the how in your goals is essential. To put it another way, you are free to pursue your financial objectives in any manner you see fit. Having said that, you shouldn't think that there is only one way to succeed. Some folks really got millions while running buses and maintaining lawns. They had a plan for their money, which is shocking but true. You may still earn enough money driving for a long time if you put a lot of it into savings and investments. These investments can put you forward towards your goal. You may invest in digital gold, stocks, bonds, certificates of deposits, and many other assets. Step 9. Acquire expertise in your field. Teaching a guy to fish is like giving him a lifetime's worth of food. It's an adage that sticks with you. But it doesn't imply you can cram the lesson into a day or two. Keep in mind that being an expert at anything requires time and effort. You may devote a lifetime to perfecting one skill and yet come away with fresh insights. I want to stress one point: failure is powerful. A lot of individuals in our culture are scared to fail or make a mistake. Of course, it's true that failure may erode one's self-esteem. But keep in mind that often the hardest lessons in life are the ones you have to learn the hard way. Step 10. Leave a memory. Imagine for a second that you have accomplished all your life goals. Your talent and wealth have increased as a result of maintaining the same mentality you began with. At first, you thought it was impossible, but now you know how to make money out of thin air. Everything you've ever desired is here at your fingertips. After that, the issue becomes, how are you going to put it to use? That's all for today. These are all the steps said by millionaires like Sir Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and many others. They all have discussed about these in their interviews, but they didn't say it in full. Well, if you want to know more amazing tricks to get rich quickly, then do press the subscribe button. We regularly upload amazing financial videos, so you won't regret it after subscribing to our channel. We try to bring forward the latest financial news the quickest. One thing you must remember: that earning money is just a product, so don't focus on that. Instead, focus on the process to do it. You must always remember that instead of focusing on the result, you should focus on the path to get towards it. Press the like button if you learned something new from this video. Add a comment below if you are left with any queries or suggestions. Share this video with all of your friends and family members and also with your close friends for them to learn. Thanks for watching the video till here.